Did you know recycling a single use of the Sunday New York Times paper will save over 75,000 trees? This saying, by recycling, it saves our planet and protects our environment. I chose this to do my speech on the concept of recycling and how it will help our ever-filling planet have less waste and grow. By helping citizens of the United States learn more about recycling, we are going to take a look at what recycling is, the uses of recycling, and the many reasons why we recycle on this planet. First, what is recycling? According to the EPA, recycling is the separation and collection of materials that otherwise would be considered waste, the processing and manufacturing of these items into new products, and the use of the recycled products to complete the cycle, and then continue on of multiple uses. Another thing of recycling is they have a motto: reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce is reducing the buildup of all the extra waste we have on the planet that is not needed. Reuse is by reusing the products for other things. And then recycle is by taking those old products and making them new products from just little things here and there that we have. Another is the founder of recycling. According to the site, Brief History of Recycling, there is no author. Recycling has been around since 500 BC. It first began in Athens. They had the first dumping program. They'd all take it and they'd walk it miles out of their city, compared to us on the curb now, and we think that's hard. And in 1031, Japan was the first to reuse paper. They would recycle it by repulping it and then putting it into new paper and selling it. In 1690, the first recycled manufacturing system was the Rittenhouse Mill in Philadelphia. The symbol of recycling is the three arrows curving into each other to make a continuous symbol. That was made by Garrett Anderson in 1970 at an Earth Day rally in California. He was chosen to be the winner of the drawing, so that became the recycling symbol. Recycling has grown over many years, continuing in the use of old products to be reused instead of extracting new material. Consider the many ways recycled material can be used throughout our busy lives. First, the uses of recycling. On our planet, we use many types of plastics and metals, and there are multiple amounts of it. But if we keep extracting it, it causes problems in having a ton of it. But by recycling metals, we can have less of it extracted out of our planet and more of just non-wasting it. So metals are steel. According to the site of An Intro to Metal Recycling, steel is the #1 recycled metal. Another metal is aluminum. Steel can be made into multiple things like building supports, beams, just anything, vehicles, trucks, whatever. And then there's aluminum. Aluminum can be made into cans, containers, molds, anything. But one fact about aluminum, it takes 60 days for aluminum can to be put into a recycle bin, taken to the recycled station, and then be put back on the shelf to be reused. 60 days is all it takes. And then there's also plastics. By reusing plastics, like your milk jugs, cartons, anything that has plastic in it, you can create multiple things off of it by recycling. From milk jugs, you can make plastic tables. The playhouse things on playgrounds, like the big plastic pillars, you can make those out of milk jugs. And there's lots more. Plastic bottles can be made into clothing. You can melt down the plastic enough and cut it into pulp, and then strand it out into fine filament and make it into clothing by reselling it. Of these many ways to recycle, metals and plastics are two major used materials in the recycling process. When we recycle, we help preserve what we have now and later on in the future. And then another reason is why we recycle. We recycle to save our planet. By recycling, it reduces the landfill buildup on our planet. By having less waste in the land, it means the land and environment will be healthier and increase growth. Another reason is it releases harmful emissions into the atmosphere, causing the greenhouse effect, which then causes climate change and a whole bunch of other stuff. Another reason is it reserves resources. Most resources in our planet that we find only last so long. And once we're out of resources. But by reusing them, we can keep them going, and it protects our environment. According to the site Why Recycle, recycling helps protect our environment. It uses less extracting of the materials, helping our environment grow and the wildlife to stay in that area. And also it helps ensures that we conserve our resources, uses less raw materials, and helps our planet and ecosystem last longer. The two reasons why we should recycle are to save our planet and to preserve our natural resources. Today we have gone over the many different cycles of recycling. Recycling, the reuses of recycling, and the reason why we recycle have helped grow and save our planet now and in the future. In order to do this, we must reduce, reuse, and recycle our way to a clean and bright future. Due to the past holiday, be like St. Patrick and go green.